Hi everybody and welcome to another vlog, another unboxing, number 14 at this point. And I know I always mention like I'm not gonna do this in a long time or like more, but I ended up kind of falling into a trap. The trap of buyer's remorse and the trap of me spending too much money and I'm not gonna be eating for a while. So I I browse one certain site often, or like every few months to just check up on stuff, see what's available, just shop around, like, just watch and shop around. The site is AliExpress, and I am not sponsored by them. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Maybe one day. I don't care. Honestly, it's something I've spent years on, and I've bought a lot of bullshit on it, like this thing, and plenty other random. Excuse me. Plenty other random props and crap and stuff like that. Deal with it, kind of thing. So, but recently, and I'm saying recently as in 2 years ago, since all of the plague time started, we or like we my country got struck with a very huge shipping prices, like not really shipping prices, but like all of the free shipping, all of like the deliveries that were like through some just how should I say it, shipping rates or like plane deliveries and stuff like that that were cheap or like free, they got removed. So I was thinking, oh, maybe it's because of the plague times and deliveries and stuff like that. But no, even though during those times it wasn't that much of an issue to deliver stuff here. Like Gundams, I've ordered a few from Japan, like, definitely from Japan, and I got them in like two weeks, which is ridiculous. Some stuff that I ordered from AliExpress, which is China, I sometimes waited for 3 or 4 months to arrive. But there are some changes, and I believe that we got it's not because of the plague times, it's because of the, well, people here kind of like to exploit things. If you are an Eve player, you know that people from a certain area got really into exploiting and duping people. But I do believe a lot of people like either reported their items stolen, or they were stolen actually, or they reported them damaged, which they most of the time actually are damaged because of the postal service. Trust me, like, we don't have private postal service like FedEx or DHL or stuff like that. We have just a normal postal service, and they can break diamonds, they can break titanium, they would break adamantium. Like, I would not be surprised. Like, they can break anything. So each time I order, like, whatever shit I order is with a grain of fear that it's gonna come in pieces, and not in pieces to be assembled, but in pieces that cannot be assembled. So also there is the tax, which is Russian roulette, basically. Like, sometimes I get taxed for something that's barely a few dollars, and sometimes I don't get taxed for something that's not hundreds of dollars, but like a lot. I really don't. I'm not gonna spend anymore. So focus, please. Thank you. And that's kind of an issue. But let me just show you this. That I should have showed this at the beginning. This is the special of this episode, but I'm gonna leave it for the end because it's really special and it's really big. If nobody said that's what she said in the comments, I'm disappointed at you. But I've ordered a bunch of smaller things because I saw that some figures, some like that I was looking at like a long time ago. I'm gonna start opening so I can be ready to show off. And while I speak, I can, shuffle about. Yeah. So every few months I go through the listings, of wish list and stuff like that I put aside to see what's available, because some of the stuff is not seasonal, but when they get it, and they won't get it ever again. Okay, this is a good opening. But sometimes they would get stuff that's limited and you can't ever get it again, so it's good to snatch it that way. And I was basically looking for the shipping prices, like if it's still they still up, are they gonna be delivering? Because some stores on that storefront don't even deliver to the country anymore. Just says nope, go away, we're not delivering. And then like this was a month ago, from the arrival time, but it arrived like a few days before this video. Like I ordered a few figures, a few dice. Yes, I ordered more D&D dice because I am a dice goblin, and I like to hear the clickety clacks of the mat rocks. So I ordered a bunch of dice. I ordered. Did I? Did I double order? Did I? Made a mistake. Oh, no. So I got a few figures. And I was thinking, oh, this is gonna arrive in 2-3 months, I don't care. It arrived in a month. So that whole thing about the issues with deliveries around the plague times and all that, it's not that I don't believe that anymore. Like there's still gonna be issues, but maybe I was just lucky and there was like a shipping thing. But actually no. This is the whole point I'm talking about. This is what I figured out, discovered, realized. Call it whatever you want. It's my realization. It's maybe not true, but I do believe it is. It's that some of the stores and companies from AliExpress have decided to place their warehouses or shops, or I mean it's basically probably just deliveries or warehouses closer to me. And as in closer, I mean like in Europe. So all of these packages that I've gotten that had very low shipping prices. It was maybe like a few bucks, or like for dice it's under $1 and stuff like that. All of them were, from what my guess is, and this is again just me guessing and trying to figure out. Like, I did my detective work, but I'm not the detective, so. From the shipping labels, and I don't believe they're like shipping to place and then sticking a new label and shipping to another place and sticking a new label, is that some of these got delivered from Latvia and some from Hungary. So this is something that happens with Book Depository as well. Like if you go to Book Depository to order like a comic, a book, whatever, it's not gonna be delivered from a singular storage place. They don't have like a giant fuck off hangar. They just go pick up books and pack them and send them all over the world. No, I mean that's logistically a nightmare and logistically not really useful, especially because they have free shipping, so they need to mitigate the shipping costs, which they probably pay. So the deal is, when I order like 3 or 4 books, I do not get them in one package. I do not get them in from a singular place, and they do not arrive at the same time. Some do. Like sometimes I get maybe 2 books per package, maybe. Usually it's 3 books, like separate packages, separate delivery time, separate everything, because they do not. Maybe they have a hangar where they can store and send that. The fact is, they have any store in any region around me that has hangars or that sells their stuff or whatever can take my order. They can say, okay, I'm sending to this rogue idiot this book. They stamp it, they send it, they confirm it, it's sent. Other store, other hangar in another country does the same for some other book, and so on and so forth and so on. They can't. I never got a double. I don't think that's possible. Maybe if they fuck up really hard, but I don't get a double. So that's how they use deliveries. And I think this is what's happening with AliExpress in some of their stores, because some have shipping prices which are stupidly high. Like something costs $5 and the shipping is 40 because it's through DHL or FedEx or something like that. Because maybe it's sending from China and they don't want to use the Chinese Air or whatever delivery service which was used before. So that's my spiel for this episode of talking on how deliveries and all that works. Like again, that is just my guess. I do not believe it. I don't know. It's not to believe. This is what I believe. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm probably wrong. Anyway, let's get into the cool stuff. And this is the dice. I just pulled out the dice. When I saw them, I was like, I must have these. I must have these. And I'm gonna try. Focus? Okay. The moment I saw their design, which is like this filigree or whatever, this fancy pants design, I was like, I'm getting that one. Not. I need to cover my face for the focus to it. Not 2. Not even 3. These are the whites. There were, I think the only ones I didn't get were kind of yellow. Focus, please. Okay, never mind. And the reds. Like, I can't believe these are just so cool. These are so fucking cool. I think I'm gonna keep either the blues or the reds, and I'm getting the other ones as gifts for some friends who like D&D and who like playing, because I am a dice goblin, but I'm not gonna keep 5 sets of the same type of dice. That's at least what I told myself for now. I don't know how long before that changes. Okay, we got that out of the way. I think I have another. No dice sets. We're getting into figures right now, and I'm gonna actually open these up. I'm not gonna put them in. Okay, this is a tiny dude. Wasn't I supposed to get something else as well? No, just this. Okay, getting that out of the way. Okay, and I'm surprised with the quality in the shipping. Some of these came. I'm gonna show you bubble wrapped to hell and back, but this came like barely wrapped into anything. What is? I have no idea what this extra piece is. So, I didn't really bother ordering like something specific. So let me just. This is, I think, supposed to be my Sakurajima from my Bunny Girl Senpai, or something else. When you order from AliExpress, you can't really get what it is when they have 20 titles, but it's a cool enough figure. Like I can say it's surprisingly well done. There are some like mold not difficulties, but like extras, but that's really not noticeable. The paint job is good. The face is nice. Sometimes face is like mushed or really poorly drawn out. I need to really. Okay, can you see it? Probably something. It's still muted because it's focusing either on my fingers or my face. I should really rub up my face so it doesn't focus. But it comes with this little panda. It's like it's a position. This is not a figure. This is more like a statue or something like that. Figures I consider more like in terms of you can pose them. But as it's sitting quite nicely on the edge of my. Can I put it on the monitor? Oh, I can. Ah, cool. Actually sticks. Nice. I mean, you can't see it, but I can enjoy this. Yeah, it is a surprisingly good figure. I am pleasantly surprised. It's AliExpress. You're gambling. You cannot really be like, oh, I'm definitely gonna get this in this quality, and I can't wait to see it, and then you get trash. And the hair is also nicely done. It's separate like plastic options. So for the first figure, well done. I'm pleasantly surprised. Second one, what is this? Oh, the chair came with this one. I have some assembling to do apparently. There's a chair, and this figure is huge. I didn't expect it's this big. That's what she said again. Okay. We're doing some crafting in this video apparently. I'm not gonna cut anything. This is too random to be cut. Yes, so I got a chair that I need to assemble without any, okay. It's not. There is a trick. It's not that stupid. Okay, one like that. I mean, maybe I should. There is a little cut here on this circle leg, so it can go well into the hole, but still, because they're using different molds or like not doing properly, the molds can sometimes not be well done, so you need to expand it or cut it a little bit just so it will perfectly fit. I might do this, so I might do some extra work after. Just get it better. What are these two? I don't know what this is. Maybe to keep the figure fresh. Okay. Please don't murder me if I get this character's name wrong, because this character is a Canada twin, so they have similar names. Oh, okay. There's a plasticky smell. That's plastic. See? Okay. Let's gather into the chip. If I'm not mistaken, this is Rem from. Oh, what was the name of the anime? My brain farted out now. That isekai anime everybody loves. And surprisingly, this is a much bigger figure than this one. Even though I think the characters should be smaller. I'm playing with dolls. Yes, I am. I am that creep. So, honestly, I didn't expect this to be so big. And come with a chair. I'm pleasantly surprised. Once again, by AliExpress. Thank you. Next one, we are blasting through this, and there is more. There is so much more. I want to catch up because I spent so much time just talking and viewing shit up. Okay. How the fuck did they craft this? So this is gonna be a 2-for-1 special. This is what I told you. This is the only one who came packed like this way. All of the other ones came packed in this. So I am amazed this came in one piece. I am so amazed. And what is the biggest surprise? It all came at the same time. I don't know if that was stuck in the customs office for a while, or it just came all together in one shipment. Okay, I have 40 then. I am debating if this came in one piece. And this was the most bubble wrapped of all. Inside? Okay. Again, I have not. This should be kind of a version of Hatsune Miku, maybe? Or one of the vocal. Ooh, okay, yeah, this I don't think this came in that well. Surprisingly so, it was bubble wrapped a while back. Because I have a sword that is. No, it is supposed to be bendy. As in, I mean, it's plastic that is very. Okay, let me see. Yeah, it's kind of plasticky that's easily bendable. It's not hard plastic. So, okay, that's basically because she has replaceable arms. So she can hold a fan or she can hold a sword. Again, I might need to do a little bit of work with a micro knife because the pegs are so poor. Okay, the sword one is being able to count. I don't really know the character, but I liked the kimono design, and I decided to just give it a go. It was cheap enough. Like all of these were, I'm not gonna say like under $1. They were like under $5 or something like that, under $10, and I was like, I want to try out to see how the shipping, how the design, how the look of it is. It should be. Okay, this is gonna be a little bit more difficult to pose, I'm guessing. It's gonna be weird. I have no idea how this is gonna hold. And also think maybe the head is too low. It's like looking too far now. Anyway, not the best, but still okay. No, this is one of the most interesting ones. Any fan, any like, if you want to call yourself an otaku or something like that, kind of needs to have this character at some point, some version. Where is my blood? I'm joking. You don't really need to. This is me just messing about. But it's recognizable enough, so when somebody comes around, they're gonna be like, "Oh, you have this? Oh, how cool!" And I'm gonna be like, "Yes, I do. I have this. It is cool." And they're not gonna like recognize all the other bullshit that I have. Okay, this one has pegs into its stand. I just need to figure out because there's there's more holes than she has pegs for, which is weird. Not what she said. Okay, I have no idea how. This is like a puzzle at this point. I'm fucking it up. Okay, maybe like this. Let's see. I wanna plug it in. So again, the only issue with ordering these kind of figures from AliExpress is that they probably are not really original. Even if they come with boxes, these ones didn't come with boxes. I don't think I ordered them with boxes. I think. But yeah, the molds are not great, so you gotta do some extra work with the pegs and just make them stick in properly. I think it's actually with this. Okay, yeah, this works. Good point. Okay, this should be either Hatsune Miku or something resembling that from some other anime or game or stuff, because it has this kind of like standee. None of them came, as I said, with how should I say, with boxes or anything, so I can barely know what it is. But I can actually look in my order. You know, I have done. No, not this. My orders. Let me just confirm what bullshit I was saying this whole time. Yeah, this is supposed to be Yukino, as it says in the store. I'm not confirming that. Yeah, this is Hatsune Miku, a kind of a gothic Lolita version, maybe. Because this is not her standard version, and I like this, so I got it because it's a nice looking figure. The face is all a bit smushed and confused, but the coloring of the rest of her dress and everything else is, and the gradient on the hair, which is also kind of important, is all cool. It is all nicely done. So I'm not gonna complain. Like, you can always, if you really want to, and if you don't care, especially when you order stuff from like AliExpress and stuff, because that's not gonna be, oh, limited edition, very rare, you need to keep it in a box and then sell it in 20 years for who knows how much money, or stuff like that. If you don't want to, you can always and you have like other figures, other model kits, other stuff, you can always pick up a brush and add some coloring to it, add some details, fix stuff up. Yeah, there are some issues here on the kimono or this, like some white paint is not properly done and it's kind of shaved off to reveal red under it, so you can fix that up. It's not much of an issue. And this was, this is also considered as a Hatsune Miku, I don't know. We have Rem, actually, from the different world from Zero. What is the actual name? Yeah, this is, Rem. The trailer is interesting. I didn't expect that. Actually, it is in the photo, so I shouldn't expect that. Anyway, back to the whole point of this video, the biggest point. I was kind of waiting for that to arrive so I can do the video. Thanks to a friend, thanks to a very watch out what I'm stepping over. Thanks to a very good friend, a very good friend, who was kind enough not just to order this for me, because the delivery to here would be way too expensive, and the item is already kind of expensive. So he was kind enough to order it to get to his place, and then even more kind is when he was coming now here to visit a few friends and visit all of us and spend some time because he's living abroad. He was also kind enough to bring it to me, and this is not light at all. This is big box, big boy box. Can I open it now? So I was very thankful to him for doing all of this and for going out of his way to deliver this to me. I'm gonna have to do this in pieces. So this is one piece, which is not giving you much ideas of what it is. It is a stand, a very nice wood stand for something that I'm gonna assemble just now. Well, this is perfectly fit. There's no issues. Okay, that is a stand for something special. Something I am I'm surprised that it's still available, and I'm gonna tell you the story about this. To get the box out of the way. It's perfect styrofoam, just that, and it's this. I got myself a hand cannon, a proper one. This thing is huge. Just look at my head. Look at this thing. Look at my arm. I'm not a big boy. Well, I am fat. I'm just not a big boy. This thing is amazing. It's huge. I love it. This is Destiny 2 Ace of Spades hand cannon. So, you know, this is gonna be big. It's probably the last bit and piece of my gonna be Hunter cosplay. I have no idea how I'm gonna holster this. I honestly don't, and I'm probably just gonna have to carry it around. Besides my cloak, my Celestial Hawk helmet, this is gonna be the main centerpiece of this. The issue about this and the story about this, because every item can have a story if you are kind enough to listen to it and kind enough to follow through it. This, I do not know who the maker of this is, like what company, and I think maybe I saw it on the listing, but I kind of forgot. The issue about this is discontinued. This is absolutely discontinued and barely anywhere you can find it. A friend of mine found it being sold on some local anime shop where he lives, and then he sent me a link of again that local anime shop and the site for it. So I checked it out. I looked it around. I checked out on the internet to see why it's only there. Why it's only there available. Maybe there's some other places where this is still available or possible to be bought, but in very limited quantities. This didn't came in with a proper box that said Destiny all over it, or at least not with the box that my friend bought. Maybe it came there, but because of the customs and stuff like that, he didn't want to bother, so he just removed it. But even if it didn't, it's all totally fine. This is so cool. But the issue about this is why it was discontinued. It is discontinued for the sole reason is that fans and people who bought this complained that the paint job was trash, and I can't really blame them for it. When you order something like this, and I think the original price was something around 70 euros or 80 or something like that. It was pricey. It was very pricey, but I found it at a discounted price, half, basically around 30 or 35 euros. That's why I risked to buy, because even if the paint job was that horrible, you don't see it on the photo of the item, only when it arrived. The photo of the item is almost perfect replica of in-game item. As far as I'm concerned, like either some of the like inlays maybe, and some of like tiny stuff could be like additionally painted, but the general shape of this, the general look of this, is a perfect replica or like close to it. So like if I wave this around and somebody's been playing Destiny, he's gonna be like, "Oh, is that the Ace of Spades?" And I say, "Yes, that is an Ace of Spades." You wanna look at it? You wanna hold it? But I'm gonna get this closer to you guys so you can examine it. Like the brush strokes, not that great. There is some, you know, coloring outside of the lines, if you'd say. Like, I'm hoping the camera can deliver. The barrel is the biggest at fault. Like it's not even like properly sized or shaped. It's a little wonky, and it has the most issue. It's like somebody decided to, and I'm gonna tell you kind of what the issue is. Somebody decided to paint it, but used wrong kind of paint. Because if you hear this. This isn't plastic. This is fucking heavy. No, I'm not joking. This is heavy. I'm gonna probably have to practice to be able to hold this and carry this all day. Like that's the biggest surprise when the friend brought the box and gave it to me. Like it was heavy. I wasn't expecting really plastic. That would be kind of a cop out even for the price. I was expecting maybe like hard vinyl, like something the Master Sword is. Like this sword is not heavy at all. Like it's light, it's kind of squishy in parts because it's rubber. It's some kind of hard vinyl. It can easily be cut. Like if you swing at somebody with this really hard or hit something, you can pop off pieces. Like I can bend this here and there. I don't want to because I don't want to break it. So I was kind of expecting this, and I would be glad with that because it's light, it's easily storable, it's easily carryable. Like if I go to Gamescom or somewhere with this cosplay, it's gonna be just heavy, just carrying this around in it and not getting caught with customs for carrying weapons. At least it doesn't have like a orange tip, which is a mandatory in America for like going to cosplays and having guns or gun-looking things. Here I don't really care if this is wood. I can still hurt somebody. I can still hurt a bastard if I hit him with this over the head. It is that kind of heavy, but oh yeah, there's kind of like an issue here with the paint job. If you can see it, it's like it's bleeding. The Ace of Spades is bleeding. What you can do with this? It's as I said, use proper paint and proper layers of paint, and I can additionally paint and fill out the pieces, or I can keep it like this, maybe add some weathering, maybe add some like tarnishes or stuff like that, and just say it's battle damage or like it's use. You can see it's use. Maybe like repaint a few things just so they look proper color and stuff like that. Yeah, I can see people complain about this for that original price, but for the discounted price, for the one I got it, this is an amazing prop. Like, I will definitely need to do a lot damage to, like, actually damage it. Compared to like I have the Halo battle rifle, assault rifle actually. And I already have some nicks and damages into it, and I never wore it outside for cosplay. It was just sitting in my room for years for now. And it has some like nicks, and you can see the insides of it from what it's made, because it's made from styrofoam. From a specific hard styrofoam, but that still can get damaged over time. So I'm gonna need to fix that up before I take it out for any Halo cosplay, if I haven't managed to finish that one, which was in works for years now. Oh boy, this is the longest vlog I've ever made. Jesus, I've been talking a lot, and I thought I couldn't have a lot to talk about. I'm very pleased with this. I'm very happy with this. I do not care that I spent that much money. The barrel can turn, but that's pretty much the only mechanic. This does not do anything because again it's hard wood. There's no mechanics. And while I don't use it. Use it. I mean, while I don't carry it around for cosplay purposes, I can stick it in my room, and it has a perfect display stand, which is the most amazing thing ever. Like, a lot of my props are just standing somewhere in the room. I would like to stick this somewhere behind me, like that, and maybe above put what Alice made for me, the Eyes Up Guardian, and maybe even like my own Guardian figure, which is there turned off because I think the batteries ran out. Like, I would like to make kind of a display here somewhere behind me. The problem is this is absolutely not stable to support the heavy weight of the gun. So once I get my once I get enough cash to get like a shelf big enough here, I'm gonna definitely do that. So look forward in the future at some point. I will do that. What can I say? The figures are cool. The figures are nice. Only one is kind of like lower quality or lower look that I thought it's gonna be. Like, this is okay. This is passable. Everything else is fine. It's fine. It's gonna find its place somewhere on my shelf or around my PC where I usually keep a lot of figures. Now I need to clean and rechange a few, but it's all fine. And you know, I can actually, this one can go right on top of my monitor and not, it doesn't really cover up a gameplay or something that I would have issues with. So I can stick it there. What can I say? Thank you for watching. Thank you for sticking around. I'm really happy with this. I'm just gonna run around my house and play with this. Totally not gonna be creepy or make people think I'm insane. But as a cosplay prop, I'm pleased. I'm definitely gonna be next at some point, or sometimes when I restream Destiny, or like not restream, but when I stream Destiny again, this is gonna be maybe a prop I'm gonna joke about, or just go back to using Ace of Spades. What can I say? It was a nice vlog. I have ordered a few other things which broke my bank, and I'm probably not gonna be eating a lot except noodles for the rest of the month. But it was a sacrifice worthy to be made, so I can complete another cosplay and be pretty much done with that for a while. So, thank you for watching. Thank you for sticking around. Do the like, subscribe, comment, dance. If you have any questions about any of the things that I ordered, or how I ordered, or where I ordered, or if you want links to them, I'm glad to share. There's absolutely no issue. Maybe that way AliExpress can sponsor me sometimes and I can get free shipping. Maybe not. In any case, there is Patreon to support my shopping needs like this. Everything from Patreon is to support me so I don't starve when I do stupid things like this. And yeah, that is it. There will be another unboxing when another set comes around, which I don't know. Best case scenario, it's gonna be in a month. Worst case scenario, 2, 3, 4 months. Who knows? It's AliExpress. It's deliveries. I have absolutely no control over them and no idea when they're gonna arrive. But yeah, I figured out something about the deliveries that I believe it's true. I've gotten a few figures which are decent, really nice. I'm surprised at the work done. And until next time, as always, well, I gotta do this like this because it's the stories that we play. See you around, guys.